So much respect on how they're designed.
Oh, you're talking about Poker Night Inventory.
Yeah.
Fucking love that game. They you no longer get the items from that game for Team Fortress, which sucks.
I didn't even know it was actually happening when I first actually noticed that there was a poker night.
Yeah, it's a great series, but it's just a shame Telltale, because of Telltale being kind of dead now, you won't get any more of the games from it. It's such a good one, especially Ash.
Yeah.
The fact they put Ash in it, and then Ash didn't even have a Telltale game. Sorry, I interrupted you. But hello.
Hi.
Right, I'm about to play the game. Enjoy. I've also got my coffee.
What kind of coffee you got?
You should probably try not to move too much.
I've never heard of Poker Night, or let alone like even see anything that I can think of for it. So just hearing all of these iconic characters are in a single game just like blows my mind. Because again, it's just like I don't understand how they're going to be able to get
Otherwise, the lasers might sever your spine. But that hardly ever happens, so don't sweat it.
You know, like to use characters.
Seriously, lady, just close your eyes and chill.
Yeah, I realise I've got Raz on from retroing, but I've also got my strongest coffee.
So it's on brand.
Otherwise, just relax, and I'll see you on the other side.
The brand I get is called Skull Crusher.
Skull Crusher?
Yeah, Skull Crusher coffee. They make stupidly strong coffee. The audio on this is really off still. Is too loud? Yeah. But you might like the main character of this.
What the? Wait, where the hell am I?
She's Scottish.
Oh, like I don't know the original source material for it. I want to say it's like one of those college humor skits.
Hang on.
Where they're going over like what each Power Ranger's like gimmick is.
Is your scanner really?
And then they get to the Blue Rangers, like, so what's your thing? It's like, oh, I'm Scottish.
I mean, it's a strong power.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Get over here before I cite you for desertion.
Oh shit! That was not virtual pain.
Yeah, I've just been, as you may have as you may have seen.
I can hear you faffing about when you should be reporting for duty.
He's got a lot of British humour in this as well. But you basically start off in a virtual, like you're in this room and you sort of get put into a virtual world. So this is this world.
Oh Jesus, he's hideous. Looks like he face planted a display case in Radio Shack. I'm on his side.
Decontamination commencing.
What the knotted hemorrhoid? That was me? That thing is me?
In the flesh, and steel, and circuitry, and dangly cable bits. You are with Rapier Squad. Go and join them in repelling this alien.
Not sponsored.
I think there's been a mistake.
Not sponsored, but I would love to be sponsored by him.
Here.
Because their coffee costs about £14.
Is this a quick game?
A what game?
Like, are you playing some sort of a Quake game?
Oh, it's sort of like a tribute to a bunch of different games, but it's kind of like Quake, yeah.
Oh fuck! I'm really sorry. I didn't mean to.
Decontamination complete.
Yeah, it's got some quakey bits in it as well.
Okay, I was gonna say that style I could see.
Let's go back this way. It's been a while.
I need to look up.
Oh.
Go drink the coffee.
This is Lieutenant Canmore. We have to secure Gamma
Cause like we have a coffee brand right here called like Deathwish, and that stuff's typically like known to be like exceedingly strong.
I wonder how fast I can speedrun through this actually.
Also, Chimpan, I've been going through Evil Dead because I was on the 3rd mission.
Yeah.
I still suck.
It's a difficult game. It
Oh
really
yeah,
is.
absolutely. It's fun though.
Oh yeah, definitely. Like I've
Speaking of
said,
difficulty, if I were to actually play another difficult game, it'd be Sifu.
Sifu? I've heard good things about Sifu.
yeah, same. I've not played it yet. I wanted to play it though.
I've seen Corey Kenshin play it. Basically what it's about is like, I won't go much to the story, but I will tell you the gameplay. Like, you die easily in this game. But here's the thing. You can much like with Sekiro,
Christ, so I'm a
you can actually
cyborg who needs a
resurrect
video
yourself
card
back, but it's
upgraded.
at the cost of aging yourself. And here's the
This
thing,
is the way out
the more
here.
you die, the more you age. In the way to,
Whoa.
and there's like a death counter where the number of deaths you have will be the number of age that will be increased.
Is that
It's game over if you reach to the age
hell?
80.
Yeah, I've heard about that. It's such a cool concept, but I know because I'm terrible at the game. I'm terrible at that game, and I'd just die within the like first few hours.
Oh no, same. I don't even give me the first few hours. I give myself like maybe 2 tops.
Nope. I'm inside the game. I've also got a crossbow now.
So what is this game?
Bedlam. I don't think it's on Steam anymore because the last time I checked, it was sort of removed off Steam. If you can get a key, it's worth buying. But the start game is basically you're pulled into this room and you
Did she say Starfire? Jesus, I don't know where this is. But that's impossible. I'm in the 90s?
basically you get like pulled into this world and you just sort of try and because you're in the system, so you got to try and fight your way through
Those textures.
through the world.
Marines.
A lot of things. There's so much. I want to try and explain it, but at the same time, I want it to be, all to be a surprise. Oh, I've run out.
And
That now.
nobody's sweet.
See, I miss that old
Why
school
am I
kind
a
of
fucking
thing.
Growlithe?
Same. That's why I started playing Wolfenstein, the new ones, like a few weeks ago. I was like, do you know what? I want to play some nice, like, not old school, but like some like older shooter games because they're so
Had
fun.
to sneak into his
Just
room when he was
the
down.
old concept
Get
of
past
like
the
no,
force fields.
like I don't know why I'm here. All I know is I have to kill.
Yeah.
Like I remember back when like Wolfenstein like first came out, and how like initially there was like a whole uproar about the game, because of like what you're doing, and it's like shouldn't we not complain about that? It's, I mean,
Fuck.
I don't know, but just it's cool to see a lot of like the older games like that. There's definitely a couple I think of that like I'd love to see come back for like games.
Yeah. I mean, it's good to see a lot of the old devs as well going, do you know what? Let's continue this franchise. And it worked out for him. Like Wolfenstein, like the new ones are fucking amazing. They work so well. It's like it's constant shooting, and I love it. It's like you're always doing something. Then you get some games that which like they carry on, and like it's like you've taken the charm away. What this made the series fun. So you get there's upsides and downsides of people remaking or rebooting franchises.
This is disastrous.
I mean, fair.
Yeah. I'm always negative about stuff. It's like, oh god, it's not perfect. No, but Wolfenstein, I want that franchise to continue, but apparently the third game has been like sort of in development for a long time now, so we won't see any more at the moment. Teleport. There we go. Like apparently because Wolfenstein 3 was supposed to come out ages ago, but I think because of COVID as well, it stopped it. By the way, so if I misunderstand stuff and like sort of go on a tangent, I seem to like sort of just start talking about random shit after someone's been talking about something else. So I apologise.
Trust me, I've been on far too many random tangents in my life.
It's just people mention one thing and then I go on a tangent about the one thing, start to bring up more and more. It's like I'd completely sway from like what the original topic was on about. Like I've just ended up talking about Wolfenstein for the last few minutes. I can't remember what the original conversation was about now.
We were talking about like older retro games that like we'd love to go and see like brought back, like originally like the Wolfenstein series. I had mentioned about the whole like, you know, like in the concept of like, yeah, you know, older games, like no thought, head empty, all I know is that like I'm supposed to kill. Like I really like the old Call of Duty zombie horde game style, you know?
Oh yeah, I mean I miss the old Medal of Honor games. Like Medal of Honor Frontline, right? I completed about 30 times on the game because it was one of the few games I had. I would love to get a remaster of that, but the problem is, you know, Call of Duty these days it's run by a company who just cares about money, so the quality won't be as good. I don't think that. I'm on a tangent again, but but what I'm saying is I agree with you. I would love to see like the old sort of like zombies. That would be great to see like the old one back. Like that. I'll let you continue, sorry.
No, you're totally good.
Whenever some people stop talking about, oh god, have I said, I've been talking, do it again. Oh dear.
Oh, what is it? There's a game from the 64. I feel like nobody's ever heard of it. There's been only like a handful of people who I've talked to who know of it. But did you ever hear of a game called Space Station Silicon Valley?
Do you know what, fucking, before you even said it, I was thinking...
I love that game.
Before you even said it right, I'm thinking, is it going to say Space Station Silicon Valley? I've got that on the N64. I've got the cartridge in front of me.
That was my first ever game I had gotten on the Nintendo 64. It was one that I had specifically, like, asked for my birthday, because, you know, there was a whole bunch of hullabaloo going on in my life at that point, and I was, like, super, super young. And I'm like, yeah, I want this game. And he's like, okay, you know. So like, my dad bought it for me.
Yeah.
And I loved that game. I played through it. I got quick enough at the game to where, you know, I get to. I'm not gonna like do spoilers, but when I say, if you got gold versus silver, like, do you understand what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was able to get that. And then my stepbrother ruined that. And I'm like, no, I had worked so hard for that. Like, I didn't even understand how I got that, but just like, I knew I had got it, and then once it like went away, I'm like, you're doing this for me, why? Oh, but it was such a fun game. I love the music.
It was a fun game, yeah.
Oh, absolutely. I would love to see like a high definition, like an HD or like, you know, like a remaster of it.
Yeah, I can't remember who made that game.
I'm gonna Google that up right now. My brain now has to go now.
Do you want to know a fun fact about that game though?
Yeah.
So if you're playing it on the N64, you have to put the original jumper pack in. You can't use the expansion pack on it, or it'll crash the game.
That's what I was hearing.
Yeah. It's such a weird like bug, but Yeah, you have to literally put the jumper pack in if you wanted to use that game.
Beacon Beta is under blessed
Okay, here we go. So the developer was DMA Design Tarantula Studios, and the publishers were Take-Two Interactive.
Oh yeah, you're never gonna get that back then.
Yeah.
Take-Two have got a shell of for themselves.
I can still dream. I can still hope. Maybe like it'll pop up on the N64 shop.
Maybe.
Or like online.
I mean, they've been doing pretty good with them. Sorry.
Wasn't Take-Two Interactive the guys who helped out with the GTA franchise?
Oh, which one?
They basically manage what Rockstar can do now, and they're the reason. I think they're the reason why GTA is still GTA 5 is still being monetized. Is it 8 years now? 8 years later.
Something like that.
It's still being monetized because it makes so much money from the shark cards and shit.
Oh, here we go. Yeah, they did Grand Theft Auto series for 4, LA Noire, Kerbal Space
LA
Program.
Noir's good. I'll play that on
Carnival
stream one day. LA Noire will play, but I don't know if it'd be too problematic for Twitch. But I guess it's not actually like real.
You can see them too. The holograms. Are you like me?
There is a Twitch list of banned games, but I don't think that's on it.
Accounts.
Oh, right.
Accountancy unit.
No,
Yeah, I'm not gonna fucking play games like, you know, the infamous. I'm not even gonna name it. Starts with R though.
I can't even die for more than a few seconds.
That's because we're not on
Red
another
Dead
planet.
Redemption?
We're in a game.
No.
I don't know how we got here. But if there was a
No,
way
I know
in,
it. I know
there
what
must
you're talking
be a
about. You're
way
talking
out.
about Railroad Tycoon 2.
Oh yeah, that's a dangerous game to play. Right, what are we gonna do?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
But
Who
just
are you?
oh god,
No
they
time to
made
explain.
Gene
You need to
Henson's
make
The
nice with the
Muppets the
Marines.
game.
I'm going to alter your comms so you can hear their channels. They're dipshit NPCs, but they're better than nothing right now.
Oh, neat.
Hey, are you still hearing me?
But just yeah, no, that was like one of those games that like I would love to go and see come to
My
like
name is Heather
the N64 online. It's just Space Station Silicon Valley.
Oh yeah.
Mm.
My name
I had
is
so much
Athena.
fun with it. It was just blast, and it's just got that like nostalgia for me.
No.
Although I
They
would love to see
tried
like
to make me
Earthworm
one of
Jim
them,
come back.
but inside, I was still me. And now,
Like
I'm gonna
another,
make
there's like
them
talk of like an
pay.
animated series coming.
Well, I'm gonna need more than your word on that. Show me you're for real.
No.
From execution. You can start by taking out that homicidal tin can right there.
Oh, okay. I was trying to get up to that top bit, but I guess I don't need to. I can't remember what to do. Take on prison guard, where is he? Oh, there he is.
Hail, soldier. Blood of the fathers. This is an abomination. Officer Lanzok, take Dagger Squad. Kill that cursed traitor and recycle him for spare parts.
him?
Whoa, you
Him?
can use the holograms. Sarge, did you see that?
Ow.
See, now I have to think of like real like Unreal games. Like, what was it, like Unreal Tournament 2 or 3?
Shit!
It
He's
was
calling
like 10 plus.
reinforcements. God, I hope one
They
of them
had built
isn't
in
Bob.
like literal abilities to like just ragdoll yourself as if you got like shot and killed.
Ow.
Yeah, that's painful.
But I hope it's saved. Okay. Does my gun look big in this?
Nah.
I
Alright.
can't remember how to let people out. I know there's a way to let people out. Maybe it's later on. I don't know. Oh, wait. That helped.
Did you ever like play the game Shadow Man?
Hail, soldier.
I've heard of it. No, I haven't played it.
Like I owned it, I played it, but I never actually really beat it. It was interesting because at the time and like at the age, just I couldn't grasp the story or understand what I was doing. Like all I understood is just somehow this man is like going between two different dimensions. and fighting the living and the dead. Like, what am I doing? It was odd.
Shit! He's calling reinforcements! God, I hope one of them isn't Bob.
Whoa! You can use the holograms. Sarge, did you see that?
That's tight. No, don't put me up there.
Dagger Squad, hostile to me in Delta Sector. Dagger Squad, hostile to me in Delta Sector.
For God's sake. FNAF 4 7-year anniversary today. Was at the bite of 87. It's officially 7 years old now. Jesus. I remember that. I remember that moment.
Was that the bite of 87?
In
The
truth,
bite of
it's
87.
actually the bite of 83. And yeah, when you actually play the Halloween update and there's a TV that plays, yeah, it's actually going to be shown that it's some sort of timeline in the 1983. So, Bite of 87 has been deconfirmed.
It was just like a goof up on knowledge that ended up becoming like an actual quote then.
Something like that? And, we're not really too sure what the Bite of 87 is about. All we know for sure is that...
Shit! He's calling reinforcements!
One
of them isn't Bob.
Oh, it's just there.
Oh my God! I might have to lower the difficulty for this.
Nah, you're doing fine.
I've died 3 times so far.
You're doing fine.
I've got like no more health packs. Wait, do I? I have a armor upgrade here. That's it.
Yeah, see, you're like halfway.
Have you seen his health?
Yeah, no, halfway. On the strat here. Oh my God, I've actually found a strat.
A cheaty little strat.
No, wait. I think the health packs regenerate. Right. There we go.
Go lower down.
You're a disgrace to Graxus. Copper Squad, hostile to me at the reactor.
Let's see, what other 64 games do Clay Fighter 63 and a third.
Or the better version, which is the Sculptor's Cut, which is there's a bloody machine gun in here. That would have helped. Sculptor's Cut, which I really want to play, but it was a very I think it was like 100,000 ever made. So it's one of the most expensive N64 games to get.
Sculptor's Cult?
Sculptor's Cut, Clay Fighter. They basically had a director's cut version, but it was limited.
Oh, okay, I gotcha.
But I've always wanted that. I want to get an Everdrive eventually, because then I can get more games for my N64. But that's going to cost me 140 quid. I just can't be bothered to spend that much out at the moment. It's just a lot of money to put on.
Yeah, but at least I can fucking swear. Pixel features.
I mean, that's fair. Like the game.
Oh, I did. Athena, you could be just the edge we need to turn this turkey shoot right around.
Oh, yeah, okay,
We're
there we
planning
go,
an
there we
assault
go.
on the
So
great
yeah, I see it
Axeman
here.
reactor, but it's at the end of a canyon.
Yeah, one of the rarest and
It
most
just turns
valuable
right
games
into a
out there.
kill box. That is, unless you can take out the guard towers. You think you can handle that? Boris?
I came here to kick ass and chew bubblegum, and I'm not sure I actually have teeth anymore, so, you know.
Outstanding. Take these explosives and let's show these rust buckets what the 4th of July really looks like.
So, Chimpan.
Yes.
I'm seeing the game here for $30.
What, the sculptor's cut?
Yeah.
It can't be. There's got to be a repro cart.
Oh, hold up. I was gonna say. Then there's the downside. I see one over here for 2,000.
Yeah, you got the reproduction carts, which obviously that's like a ROM put onto a cartridge.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
But then you got official ones. You can usually tell by the screws and the labels in it. There's a website, I can't remember what it is. But there's a website which actually shows you exactly like how to spot a fake cart. It's like the screws. I think it's a specific like triangle sort of screws that Nintendo uses. The back will have like imprinted, sort of engraved, into the label. They'll have like the numbers and that printed in it. The front label usually the placement of like the logos. You'll be able to spot which one's fake. There's a lot of little things that if you just buying carts, you wouldn't not realise until you actually until you get that information. You go, oh, that's actually a fake. Because I think I've actually got one of my carts as a fake one. But I only paid like £5 for it. I was like, do you know what? Fuck it. I'm not going to sell it on. So can't remember which one it is though.
Yeah, I see exactly what you mean with it. I own Play Fighter 63 and 3rd. It was a lot of fun.
Right, I need to go to the next area.
But yeah, no, I'm looking online here now, and I see like the cost of everything. I'm like, that is very expensive.
Yeah, if
like
you want to,
$2,000, $6,000, $8,000.
Yeah, if you don't care about owning just one cart, get the EverDrive, because then you can add any games on there. You can add the entire like collection of N64 games. I mean, hell, you can even put emulators on it.
That just leaves one more.
Whee!
Have to go and check that out.
Yeah, one day I'll get that because I want to eventually stream the N64 games. Because I bought Donkey Kong 64 ages ago, and I've been wanting to play it on stream one day.
You absolutely should.
It's just it's a very like I've got all the stuff to like connect it all up. I just hammer the motivation to play it.
That's fair. Like I have never been able to actually play the game. Like I had a friend who should let me borrow it once when I was like super young.
Yeah.
But then of course because we didn't have the expansion pack, we couldn't play it. And
yeah.
I didn't even have like the memory pack at the time.
That is just fucking wrong.
I remember. I think it's if there's a Kong's Bad Fur Day playthrough by the. Oh really? I've still got health. What the fuck? Okay.
Headshot maybe?
I don't know, but it still said I had 3 bits of health. Oh, I've got to do that
yeah,
again.
I saw.
No, there was there was Kong's Bad Fur Day. There was
that is just fucking
obviously rare. But there was a few of them that worked on the Kong's Bad Fur Day game, and yeah, they said basically they never understood how Donkey Kong 64 didn't work. They really required an expansion pack. They said they literally did it. Kong's Bad Fur Day is a bigger game than Donkey Kong 64, yet they managed to fit on the cartridge with no need to have all this extra stuff.
Yeah, I want to say it was just like a lot of like excess files that was like on this.
That is just fucking wrong.
The thing is, someone actually found that. I think I remember correctly. Someone actually found that the bug later on and actually fixed it. Like, apparently it was such an easy bug to fix. They just couldn't be bothered. They ran out of time. Or like, nah, we'll just use net cartridge for it.
I'm gonna
This is the
be
last
right
time
back.
I come to
Alright.
Neurosphere on a Monday morning, I tell you that.
Oh my god. Load last save. I need health kit, really. No health kits nearby, though. Oh, there's armor, though. That respawns. Oh, no, I guess I don't really need that. I can climb over the edge, innit? Oh my god, I did it.
That is just fucking wrong.
Nice.
No wonder I messed
Just
up.
spam the spacebar.
Like this for a teenager. And there's the hat trick.
Everyone fall back to defend the reactor. Fall back to Delta Sector now.
God bless America, you did it! Now we got them on the run. All companies, converge on the reactor.
Where was that? It's a bit nearby. That little glitchy on it. Oh. Ah, there it is. What if life is a video game and Deja Vu is the quick loads?
Isn't it like with RAM that actually helps with loads?
I suppose, yeah. Hey, socket pup friend. Blah. I can't fucking speak. That's Brosaurus. My brain was going blah blah blah. It's Brosaurus. Currently hold me hostage. I was hoping to catch you as I go off the phone in Bristol, but you had already gone for the day. Very sorry about this, but it's been decided that time in just right for a reallocation of time. I didn't spend too long putting bells and whistles on your presentation. As you're aware, it's delicate time in our troll work with the NS4000. We need you to redouble your efforts and get through the data analysis backlog. Then fingers crossed it was a secure order. We'll require you for full steam ahead on the conversion. It's an old story of making yourself indispensable, I'm afraid. I would, however, like to stress that we appreciate all the efforts. You should be able to perceive your research as is. It doesn't. It's at evenings and weekends. We'll make new arrangements to facilitate that, as long as it doesn't interfere with your commitment to all core activities. Cheers, Zach. Okay. Ooh, got more crossbow armor. Health pack.
Interesting.
And pure rocket arena.
What happened to the
Whee!
war? And what happened to the gravity?
Hey, where the hell did you go? Are you in the training arena? Well, if you ain't too busy playing with the kiddies, grab yourself a rocket launcher and get your ass back here, ASAP!
Deathmatch starting. Shit.
Oh, you bastard.
Ah. Die.
Okay. Frag limit 15. Guess I have to hit that to get out of here.
Bullshit! How? How?
Fucking playing old school fucking online game.
Oh my god.
Come on! I hit you like
80 bazillion times, and you still don't die? Look! That was lag! That was lag! Check that scoreboard, noobs.
Yeah, I'm winning. Ha 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 ha. Oh, why can't I get up there? Oh, that's why.
Don't hate me 'cause I'm awesome.
Because I...
Cockwomble.
Cockwomble.
I remember this place. I owned in this place. Owned with a capital zero.
Wait, you're a girl? Get back to playing The Sims, bitch.
I had to put up with this shit when I was the only girl in a clan. I'm not putting up
Excuse
with it
me?
from you, wee plums.
OMG, I just respawned. That's so lame. Damn. Sit down, son. Sit down. Take a seat. Dude, you got pwned like so hard, man. Like, wow.
Oh, rocket launcher finally.
Okay, now we're talking.
Alright, where are these bastards?
You bullshit. No way. No way. Where did you find this antique-ass fossil of a game?
I bet you rage quit like a champ.
What the fuck? I was behind the wall. Goddamn hacks.
Hacks. And full. Where are they?
Dude, you're so bad. It's like not even funny. It's like, wow, you suck. Oh, okay, you stupid hacker. Cut it out. You suck at these games. Oh my god, like, seriously, I've never seen such suckage before in my life.
Oh, fuck's sake!
Yeah, man, let's go back on COD or Planet Fire. This game's like 100 years old.
One friend left.
Yes.
Okay, asshole, tell me where you got these hacks and maybe I won't report you. Oh my god, I am so banning this dick.
Tear it up, yeah. I was doing this while you were still in nappies, you wee fud.
I love Scottish swearing.
All right, it's time to open a six-pack of all-American whoop-ass on anything that gets between us and control of that reactor. Then we can start using the Greylack's own scary-ass subspace power sources against them.
No.
Alpha Squad, if you don't stop that traitor, then you better hope you die trying. The penalty for cowardice under my command is frankly too impossible to describe.
Oh, fuck's sake. Forgot to put a timer on. Whoops. 6 minutes. Right.
It's time to open a six-pack of all-American whoop-ass on anything that gets between us and control of that reactor. Then we can start using the Greylack's own scary-ass subspace power sources against them.
don't stop that coolant gargling traitor, then you better hope you die trying. The penalty of cowardice under my command is frankly too revolting to describe.
Oh, there's gonna be more healing stuff around.
Renegade spotted. A betrayer of the fathers.
This gun makes no sense for how many shots you get out of it.
I'm surprised that none of them actually hit you or something.
If you're still up there, now would be a good time
I'm happy
to
with
give
that.
me torches or infinite ammo or something.
No. Alright, this way.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Oh, hi, back.
You missed Quake.
Wait.
Yeah. It was a.
Wait, what?
It was a bit where I was playing a mini Quake game.
Oh man, I missed all the good stuff. I was talking to roommates and we was like, "You need anything?" I'm like, "You need soy sauce." And then
Soy sauce.
Oh, hello. Hayek?
Kayak, yeah.
Hayek? Okay. So, how's it feel to be, like, you know, held hostage to play video games?
I mean, it's the games I love, so I'm fine with it. I specifically chose the games that I really wanted to play on stream because they're one of my a few of my favorites. So I got this. How do I control them? So obviously Disco Elysium, you know, is one of my favorites. Toonstruck I've already played on stream before, so I didn't want to play it again. I do want to play it again, but not yet. What else did I play? Prey. I loved the original more than the new one because it actually felt fun. The new one I just didn't like that much. I got bored like midway through it. What else? Bedlam. I loved it. I when it popped up on like early access. I think it was actually Greenlight when Steam was had to a Greenlight years ago. So I started playing through that, and then I was playing it as the only one on. I was like, this game is amazing, and I want more people play it. But then like a few years ago, I found out it's no longer in stores. I'm like, oh. But it's one of my favourites just because I love the story of it. What else am I playing today? Evil Dead. I just wanted to play with you. It is a fun game though, so give you that.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, we've talked about it here now for what, months now at this point. And just, I don't know, we both have busy lives, not to mention the fact that, you know, we live in like damn near opposite time
Ah.
Reactor failsafes.
Close.
But yeah, what else am I playing today? Surgeon Simulator. I just love it. It's a silly game, and I've restarted my save and everything just to give it a fresh fresh start on here. And then it's a fun game. It's difficult for
me. No VR.
I've got the VR one, I think, as well. Yeah, I would play that. Maybe in the winter, I'm probably gonna. Actually, well, in the winter, I'll say now on the stream, I'm probably gonna do a lot more VR games. I've got this new program that allows me to read Twitch chat. So I got tested that works, but because obviously the heat at the moment, I've just not had a chance. But I will be playing more VR games, so that will be probably one of the few games that I'll play.
I'm stuck in a fucking FPS. Of course, it's all on me.
What else?
I want to get a VR headset, but I feel like I'd be just a masochist and play like Phasmophobia with the VR.
Oh, don't do that. Just the fact they released the VR update. It is still sick-inducing. They've like all they've done is like, oh, they've made a few extra options available. It's still like it's still sick-inducing.
Reactor fail-safes.
Yeah.
Like I play Phasmophobia like without the VR because I don't have it, but like it's enjoyable.
Oh yeah, hell, it's a fun game. Just avoid VR for now. That's what I can say.
I think they actually updated with the bus, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like I've also I've tried to play the game on my own. I couldn't do it. I just noped out of here.
That was my first time using it.
I can play Phasmophobia on my own, and that's not a problem. I'll play with friends. It's not a problem. Jeez, you were getting mauled.
It's because it's put me at a checkpoint. It's putting checkpoints where you just like. It's literally called Rage Quit Reactor because it's fucking annoying. I need to find a. Ah, wait. Is there any armor? That's good. That's good.
But like the thing about Phasmophobia when it's like solo versus like a group is you just have to make a copy of it. Like if you are not one for horror games, or, like especially ambient horror, where it's like a bunch of suspense, just make it into like your own parodied like nature documentary, and it makes it so much better. Just narrate everything you're doing. Like I've gone through solo player games, like when the campsite first went out, I'm like, oh, listen, here we are searching for a spook, a spectre, a ghoul, a ghast, something that with murderous intent when you want to kill me. Hopefully I can. Yes, interesting, fascinating.
I've also got SCP to play later as well, which is Fritz's choice. Oh god, my hand just twinged then, like fucking through the mouse.
I saw that.
Ow. Don't know what that was. I get that randomly. It's like my hand was like flick across the fucking like a muscle just pulls or something. Fuck.
Can we consider the excess amount of caffeine we're consuming?
It's not that bad, Jesus. Although I don't know. To be honest, it might be true, but it's not that bad. I promise. Right. I'm literally doing this. I'm literally having to fucking stealth it now.
Sorry, Athonian, you were gonna say something?
No.
Oh.
I'm kind of finished right here, so you're all good.
Okay. But yeah, no, like it's one of those things. Just fuck nature documentary if you're not great before. Like, you're getting farther.
Fucking put me all the way back here. Hold on.
But you were definitely suffering from just a lot of pain.
I'm suffering from success.
From suffering from success?
Wait,
Dang,
oh no, don't
so
go.
rich that light, like, bends around you?
Definitely. Right, the save is just
maybe YouTube could explain this whole thing. So, like, apparently somehow I've been labeled as like an SCP or something.
In a fucking FPS.
Oh yeah, wasn't there like someone who actually would go full on SCP lore in one of your streams?
Yep. There was somebody who was dropping SCP lore like randomly. At one point, there was somebody who would like come in, ask everybody like, "Hey, what kind of Pokemon would you think you'd be? Like, what are your types? Like, are you?" And then proceed to give like an actual breakdown. Like, yes, okay, it's cool. So if you'd be like lightning or like electric fire, here's your stats based upon these, and then like here's what we got. Like, oh, interesting.
So close.
Like, and then apparently the constant running gag is that I'm some sort of like I'm like an SCP like 8R0 is what I've been like categorized as, and that's my own mod doing that currently. That's fancy. I've somehow become an SCP, and I'm just like, all right. I mean, there could be worse things.
We can get up there. No.
Nope, too high.
I'm guessing only someone with gray electric knowledge
yeah,
can
apparently
stop
the lore
this
keeps getting added, like,
It's all on you
has more and more added to it.
Of course it's all on me.
Okay, fucking bastard game.
It's those turrets.
Alright.
Reactor failsafes disengaged.
Which is it's weird to think of like what all gimmicks or like jokes arise from like streams, you know?
Someone with gray electric knowledge can stop this thing. It's all on you
I'm stuck in a fucking FPS. Of course it's all on me.
Oh, okay, right.
Reactor core overload. Warning. Reactor core.
Not sure if I ever made it this far in the single player campaign. A long time.
Oh shoot, there you go.
Why is it glitching there?
Oh,
Weird.
Critically unstable. Warning.
Oh no, I remember this bit now. It's bloody impossible. Rage quit reactor, the level of many reloads.
Evacuate facility. Proceed to minimum safe distance. Warning.
Shit. I don't want the countdown being longer than this. There's no way I can shut it down before it blows.
18, 17, 16, 15, 14.
I'm outside the map. I am the human wall hack. Like I said, if there's a way in, there must be a way out. Oh, Sterling, here I come. I'll never moan about the weather again.
I'm happy that I managed to bunny hop past all the enemies.
Like you've gone full like just GTFO out of there.
Yeah, I just glitched out the level.
Just got here from the Minecraft archipelago. It's almost completely under integrity control. I've always everyone to fall back to Bioshock if you don't mind the smell.
Okay, sorry about that.
Almost got me in Liberty City.
No worries.
Bedlam bailed me out.
I just love that people are saying, "Oh yeah, I've just come from Minecraft, going to the Bioshock one."
Dude kicks integrity axe. Calling all the Asperados still stranded in Black Mesa.
Black Mesa.
Like aesthetic here, you're just like in there,
spawn points.
I just love that it's like the whole thing is like you're able to go into these video games,
Who's out there?
and then people like
Can anybody hear me?
they're currently fighting to get through
Hello?
different video games, isn't it?
I read you. Hello?
Do you read me? Oh shit. I'm getting no incoming comments.
So this is Cyberpunk,
I'm
right?
hoping you're between worlds, so if you can hear this
Maybe.
message, it's past you.
Before Cyberpunk was a thing. It's a brothel-copter.
Oh my god.
That's from the Sacred Rain RPGs. And
But
Minecraft.
I'm
Black
still
Mesa?
confused. Like, what is up with like all this stuff and things that's like coming into the entire like We got the helicopter, we got the email, we got... What is this all about?
I mean, it looks like a melding of worlds almost.
I'm trying to remember the plot of it, to be honest. So basically, like I said, you at the start you're in this room, and then you basically pulled into this virtual world, and I think the whole thing is that everybody's had the same treatment. I think this company sort of abducted people and put their consciousness into the internet or like into the video game stuff, and you're fighting through. So like people, like saying before, people come from like the Minecraft going into Bioshock. Like that. See, now we're in. So now we've.
Call of Duty 2.
Yeah. So basically, what we've done is we've jumped games.
Barricades, war-torn Europe. This is a cover shooter.
That's wild. This is so weird to watch.
And yet they could. Oh my goodness.
Oh no, you're.
Oh, even the texture change.
I've got laser blasters in the Second World War.
Hey, fan. You're in Wolfenstein again.
Yes. Let's say that. But it's
so you went with Quake, and now you went with like Wolfenstein / Call of Duty World at War.
Oh god.
I swear, if they actually added in some PTSD World War II moments, I will give this thing a 10 out of 10.
We jump into more worlds, by the way. This isn't the only one. I don't want to spoil.
Yes.
But I don't think I'm going to be able to get through them all.
I'm just enjoying the ride right now.
I thought you were playing like Evil Dead or something.
That'll be about 50 minutes, I think.
I'm taking a small breather here so I can actually eat breakfast, because drinking a double shot of coffee probably isn't the wisest on an empty stomach.
You know what? I'm so glad that I'm not a coffee person.
I drink coffee primarily to kind of like even myself out slightly, and it's not even necessarily as like an addiction thing. It's just more so like I do it for my own, like for like my ADHD, because I'm unmedicated, whereas like I used to be when I was much younger. Like I've gotten better at managing it, but like the caffeine helps to like keep my thoughts from like bouncing everywhere. If that makes sense. I'm sorry, I love that.
What, just rocket launcher?
It's just like, alright, snipe, miss, you know what, fuck it, fuck the whole room.
I mean, that's the best way to do it.
Well, absolutely, it's just, you know, like, if, it's like logic. If small bullet don't work, large bullet will. Yeah, and I primarily just drink coffee and like some caffeine drinks, more so just to kind of like help even out and like keep my brain from running everywhere within like seconds. But then again, at the same time, I've also like quit drinking soda. I miss my glass bottle Coke. I really do. I would have a glass bottle Coke with like
American.
But I've stopped drinking soda primarily just for my health, and then I still drink a lot of tea. I've got an electric kettle at my desk with like multiple heat settings, and I will just pound through tea.
Door locked.
Sorry about the rant there.
That's fine. Continue. It saves me from talking continuously.
I see. So did you guys know that if you go to your own Twitch chat, type in /host, you can also support Chimpan?
Thank you.
That's right. /host space Chimpan TV. Doesn't cost you anything, it's free, and it takes less than 15 seconds.
I just need you, like, I need to hire you. Alright. pay you in something.
Nah, you don't need to pay me anything. I do this because I want to.
Yeah, I don't see. This is what I was saying the other day. Like, you've got that. for when like you're streaming. Me, I'm like, I'm just enjoying. I'm just like, I'm playing this game. This is me doing this thing. I've just sort of. I'm sort of I'll be silent for a lot of the time, and then I'll talk up, and I'll be silent again for a lot of the time. You've got you've got that charm. You got that charm about you. It works really well.
I don't know what it is. I don't know how it works for me. It just does. But even then, still, I'm a firm believer of just I like to support and help people out. That's really kind of just my thing.
Yeah.
And it's kind of what I've strived to do for like building a community. Like I've set goals for myself for where that's cool. For like streaming. You know, one of my original goals was cool, hit affiliate. Because like 6 years ago I was streaming, I was doing like actual, you know, face cam and all that. And like I would interview friends about cosplays, ask them like what got them into it. And it wasn't great. Like, the videos were horrible. YouTube I tried and it was just miserable for me. Editing is not my thing.
Same.
I can't do it.
That's why I'm happy I can just upload my videos to YouTube after and go, yep, I'll trim down the bits where I was arguing or being annoying, and then I'll leave the rest on there.
I mean, fair.
I argue. I think some games like CFEs, I argue with Fritz a lot. Like I'll do something stupid, or like I'll do something I know I've done it, and then we'll argue over something. And I was thinking, like, if people are gonna think we hate each other, it's like no, arguing's normal in a relationship. Probably people think we argue a lot, but then, you know, that's normal. But
I'd imagine you guys like argue like an average amount at best.
When we argue though, it's more of like I know I've done something stupid. I'm standing my ground, and refuse that I've done something stupid. Even though I know I've done it. So I'll argue it. Like no, I didn't do it stupid.
I know I'm wrong, but
I'm not standing down. But no,
in the grave that you dug.
I love Fritz with all my soul. She'll probably be throwing up right now if she hears that.
I can hear it. Just.
But no, like I tend to argue a lot on, like, even with Grounded. Like she unintentionally like bullied me once, like with some of the stuff on Grounded, and if you go back to one of them streams, you'll see I sounded so depressed. I sounded so sad. Like to a point in our chat after, I was like, I don't want to play this anymore because I'm just like, I feel so awful because I feel like I've just guilted. I've guilted like Fritz.
Everyone gonna come in without knocking.
Like I guilted Fritz, and I felt bad. But she was like, no, it's like fine. She's like, it was like something I didn't need to worry about. But at the same time, I was like. It's one thing, but I've still got it recorded, I saved on Twitch and on YouTube. But I'm terrible. I don't like arguing with people because I don't like confrontational or conflicts and that.
Yeah, I feel that.
But yeah, I don't know where I was going with this because I've sort of just gone rambling.
But no, like I understand where you're coming from on that. Like. But no, I never were at. I was kind of going over like streaming and all that, because you were saying I have like a weird charm about like trying to like get people helped out or something.
Yeah.
So.
Thank you.
Oh god, where was I going with it?
Sorry, I just got to give him food. Yeah. Carry on.
Oh, what was I thinking?
I have a jacket potato.
I had a brain cell. Where did it go?
I think I've nicked it. Let me give it back to you.
Oh, thanks. I appreciate that. I have one brain cell.
We shared between us.
Right. Yes, that's what I was saying. Okay. I remember. But like, I am a very goofy individual. I accept that. I admit it. Don't get me wrong. I can absolutely be serious when I'm needed to, you know?
Yeah.
But for the most part, I feel, you know, like a lot of people just kind of take me as a goof, and I'm okay with that, you know? Like, I provide the humor where I can. I like to cheer people up. But like with the streaming, because 6 years ago with how I used to do it versus now, I very much love how things have progressed. I love being able to stream the way I do now versus how I used to.
Mm-hmm. Sorry, just burnt my mouth.
But
We
like,
are.
oh, what was it?
No.
I love being able to like run with a joke or a gimmick and just like go ham with it.
Yeah.
Like the whole like like the VTubing. I love it. It works out so much better for me than how I would if I would just only do my face cam.
Yeah.
And just it brings me joy. I love so much about just the goofy things I can run do with it.
See, I've sort of strayed away. Like I said this in chat the other day. Like, what did I say? I can't remember what I said in. I don't think it was on Twitch. I sort of strayed away because I did that originally. Like, I was like trying to be like, trying to be a different person.
Yeah, we talked about that a little bit.
But I didn't like that about myself because it made me actually feel depressed, anxious because I feel like I'm upsetting people, I'm like letting people down.
You're not though.
Yeah, that's the thing. I thought I was, so I was like, okay, I'm not doing the great. I thought because I wasn't getting much viewership and stuff like that. That it was because of that. Oh God. So yeah, I changed myself into basically what I am. Like I'll be like, say if I'm reviewing a game, I'll be honest. I'll like if it's a shit game, I'll be honest about it being a shit game. If I'm like playing a game I really hate it, I'll just point out, I really fucking hate this about this game. I'm more myself now. I'm basically unfiltered now than I used to be. Oh God, there's a lot to read. Yeah, I'm unfiltered as I used to be. Like I used to be like, oh yeah, oh great, this is amazing. It's like, I'd play games that I wasn't enjoying. Now I'm like, do I want to play this game? Nah, I don't really want to play this game. I won't play it then, or I'll play it, and as soon as I get bored, I'll stop playing.
Yeah. And see, that's just it. Next gen graphics.
Can't even hold a gun properly. Oh shit.
But just, I would absolutely prefer somebody to be more genuine with themselves than trying to force themselves to be somebody that they're not.
Exactly.
And like, I'll admit, there's definitely some differences between like when I stream versus when I'm not streaming. Because like a lot of the time with like streaming, I myself will admit I'm a lot more upbeat. I'm a little bit more like unfiltered ADHD for sure. Like, but just it doesn't come off natural for me, or like unnatural for me, I should say. It's just I enjoy it.
Yeah.
And I love being able to converse with people and just like have fun with the game that I am really invested in. Like I was playing Super Mario Bros. 3 last night, and I'm on the final world, and let me tell you, I have been dying a lot. But I still love it.
Yeah.
It's like, this is like the most high stress thing ever. I'm like absolutely relaxed with this. This is great.
Talking to Mario again. I had that with my buddy Mario Maker. I was like, that game stressed me out. I want to go back to it though, because I was doing.
I would love to go back to Mario Maker.
Well, the thing is, I was on stream. I was doing the Ross's levels.
Oh.
Yeah.
The Ross levels. Okay.
I got through about God, there's so many people. Oh my God. Hold on. There we go. But I was going through the levels and I got so far, but I hit my point. I was like, no, I can't do it. But I know I want to go back and finish them.
I swear I've seen them.
But it's finding the motivation to now go back and continue series. Because I need to make sure I'm not stressed out, because that was one of my downfalls. I kept getting so stressed out the game. I kept pushing it.
See, and that's just it. Like, if if the game itself isn't like, you know, up your alley, or if it's like causing you more stress and like actual fun, like yeah, it's totally okay and all right to take a break for yourself, you know.
should not have some sins to confess en route. Number one.
You don't need to go and just like force yourself to play something if it's not good for you, you know. And like most anybody, if like, you know, they enjoy your content, or if they enjoy like, you know, hopping in, seeing like what you play, they'll be understanding.
Yeah. See, yeah. I want to try and get more what we're doing now. I want like more people to like, even if it's just me playing the game. I've always wanted like me be able to sit in a chat and people come in, just chat just shit like this, just shoot the shit and that.
Almost like kind of like a podcast.
I love podcasts. So basically, yeah,
like,
be that sort
like
of
gaming and podcasting, essentially, kind of like a co-gaming, so to speak. Because like when like you and Fritz are both playing the game together, I see much more like back and forth between the both of you, and I think that's great.
But
also,
when you
Adele, hello, small reptile.
But yeah, when you oh god, I got to do all this again. But yeah, when you see like me doing now, like if I was say on my own, you wouldn't see me chatting as much. I'd be like sort of quiet because I've got nobody to bounce off. Always got a bit good bouncing off people.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's
and see, that's just it. I love that kind of thing though, in regards to like streaming, because everybody has their own style, everybody has their own comfort, and you know, for a lot of it, like specifically in this kind of case here, just because of like prior conversations and what you and I have talked about, even I feel like this is very much like your kind of almost like comfort for streaming.
Yeah, it is. It's I feel when I have some joy. Yeah, I do get a bit anxious start, but then I'll just be chatting like this for the next several hours because no, I'm fine now. I've got someone I can chat to, someone I can talk to. I can chat about my topics like hobbies and stuff like that, and sometimes have other people go agree or go, oh yeah, like that's a true point, or that's no, I've got something to counter that and sort of thing. It's nice to have someone to like sort of chat random shit about.
Just back and forth with it.
Yeah.
It's no lie. I swear I've seen them.
Right, I'm gonna save here. Because if I die again, I'm not going through that again.
They come from another world. They are guarding the anomaly.
Right.
Inside the church.
Yeah, like today, I wasn't actually. I thought you were going to come in later on. I'll admit. But it's helped, like having someone coming in and chatting, been nice. I'm surprised Fritz hasn't joined us, but.
Right. But still, I enjoy these kind of conversations. So.
Number one, not kill.
Oh shoot, what was it? Right. No, the whole streaming thing, because we've definitely both been on very like separate side tangents. The thing with streaming though is just like, yeah, it opens up a lot of doors to just everybody's own kind of like creative outlets, and I love that about it, you know.
Place
like,
to BJ.
What?
It's called Place to BJ, like BJ Blazkowicz. Wolfenstein.
Oh, my brain did not interpret that right.
Wow. Dirty mind.
I never said it was that. I'm just saying that like my brain did not like bunga bunga right.
I'll never get text on. Oh, fair enough. No, that's fine. She's been doing my drawing. Well, the agreement was right. Basically, I asked her to do a drawing text because I need text like a body for text, like new like sort of look to him.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a glitch up here. Oh god. Hold on.
Die.
And I asked her to, but then she's like, I went, do you know what? You do whatever you want. Like, give your vision of what you think text should look like. Because I've given her a basis of like, but you know, you've seen the one that what text looks like. I said change it because whatever makes it easier for you to draw. So for her, she's now been for like is it like the last 2 weeks, maybe a bit longer. She's been drawing it's like putting away the hours like to draw text. I'm really excited to see what it looks like. But I'm also like, come on, like, you know, I don't want to push you for it, but at the same time, like, I'm really excited to see it. If that makes sense. I'm trying to word it about like. Is it? I thought it was 2 weeks.
But like 2 weeks off and on.
But no, I'm like really excited. I'm like, ooh, can't wait. How do I get him? Can I not exactly glitch? I guess I can't.
Maybe it's like upstairs.
Maybe. I need healing.
Yeah, you're.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, but no, that's kind of like pretty much like my rant on like streaming.
That's fair. It's the most ambitious YouTube I've done as far. One of the reasons she said to draw it as well is she took me to Chessington Park, theme park, and she said she'll only do it if I get on. If I get on all the scary rides. I got on some. But I said I told her I will not go on all the I won't get on the spinny rides, because not all the spinny rides. Because some of them, like, there's one when it's on the rails but it's continuously spinning round, and I was like, I don't like roller coasters to begin with. So she got me on some of the fucking scarier ones. Like one's called Vampire.
Wait, are you talking like spinny rides, like the teacups there, where like you sit in there and like you spin around as fast as you can?
I'll have to show you, or Fritz can show you in like Discord or something. There's one. I can't remember. Is it not rattlesnake? It's Cobra. I can't remember. It's you're sitting on this disc and it's spinning around. It's going really high up in the air, going back down, spinning and going back up in the air. Oh, horrible. Hated it. I was literally my hand was gripped onto the seat. Damn it. Please don't push me back far.
Okay, so I actually know exactly what you're talking about. It's a roller coaster with a rotating car you sit on?
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
It's not. I guess it's on rails, but it's not like a all around different tracks or something. It's like a. Yeah. How Fritz described it.
Okay. See, like, I love that kind of stuff, though. This is gonna sound weird, but there was a ride that we had over here called the Zipper. And the way it worked was like think of it kind of like a long stick, if you will, right?
Yeah.
And there are like cages that will like swing around in circles on the side of it as it like rotates, right? And then like those cages would then start spinning as well on that stick as it's rotating. And so that's how it works. I had actually lost my wallet because it flew out of my pocket.
Oh no.
And at the time here, my brother's father actually had caught it midair. And I'm like, that is the coolest thing ever, but also just, I am freaking out. But like, a lot of those like rides where you spin around or you have to spin yourself, like we had one called the Gravitron. And you would like put your pack on it. Yeah, like you would put your pack on it. And you would just kind of like stand there, and the ride would just use centrifugal force as it's spinning you to like force your body like onto the mat, and it would just like slide up and down a bit. And I loved that. I almost got kicked out of the carnival because I decided to go and just stand straight up, which you're not supposed to do because technically you're still like oriented the right way. It's just whatever you want to go and call it, it's just causing you to just be stuck to the wall,
Yeah.
Love that guy. Also,
I don't think I was. Sorry. I don't think I was supposed to do that quickly then. I killed it in 4 thing. Carry on, sorry. Oh.
Oh no, you're good. I was just gonna tell Hayaka I said hi. Because I saw a hello from them in the chat.
Okay, not fun. Not fun. No survival horror games now, please. Just somebody please turn up the lights.
I think we're going into the Half-Life. Gilroy!
This is a survival horror now.
You missed that there's like a graffiti of Kilroy.
Yeah, and don't mess with Valve. Hope you didn't deliver.
Oh, you noticed? I'll leave any time you want to show me the way back to the real world.
You misunderstand.
Okay. I recognize the guy with the pipe.
Is gone. Here is all it is. And it is the
But I've actually never gotten into like the Half-Life series, and it's not because I don't want to. I haven't played it.
I'm shocked.
You said I was trespassing.
I know. I need to go and just turn in my nerd card at this point. I'm a gamer card.
I don't belong there, and I don't belong here.
I would
either.
recommend playing Half-Life.
I found this glitch, and I thought it might lead me back home.
Play the co-op mod. You're gonna play it with our friends then. I think it's called Half-Life Sven. Basically, you can play multiplayer with people. Like they play for the whole game co-op.
Maybe it's the cyber goth look you're rocking, but you're not.
And then you got Synergy, which for Half-Life 2, which lets you play with a load of people as well.
Warriors where you come from are only trying to save one world. We are trying to prevent the complete annihilation of this place, of Starfire, of everyone you've met, and everything you've seen.
Jack Potato for future tuna and Hellman's mayonnaise. Nom nom nom.
Oh, okay, so both those roller coasters, I like the look of it, but I definitely like the look of the Cobra way more.
I hate roller coasters like that. But yeah, the roller coaster didn't go on, thankfully. She wouldn't have got me on anyway. Thank you.
Of course they would reference that. Of course.
There's a little we tried turning it on and off and on again. There's a little I love this game.
It's got a lot of great references. Like, I love this so far.
Escape the cell. Is there a button or a lever? Yeah, I will stream this in the future though, like to the completion. Oh wait, yeah, okay, I get it. No, I need another one. Svenko, I'll get you on stealth one day. No.
Need stealth. Actually, I think one of my favorite jokes I've seen regarding stealth is like, you know, you go in using an RPG and everybody's just like, but hold up, you need stealth. I'm like, yeah. But am I not stealthy if there's no one alive?
I think you should talk. There's a. I should have to send you a video for that one actually as well. There's a ride called Stealth, which I've one of the games I'm never gonna go on. Yeah, I get you on the whole like stealthing games though. Yeah, I'd rather go gun blazing.
Exactly. Oh, Fritz dropped a link.
Yes, we're going there.
Sewer level? Seriously? You're going there? Hello? Can anybody hear me?
So the rumours are true. Somebody else made it here from the old world.
No.
Who is this? Where am I?
This place is unreal, isn't it?
I don't want to do that ride. No, thank you.
Unreal is in here too. We're in a whole universe of games, so don't ask me how we got here.
I think the more prominent question is how do we get out? I heard someone say the Integrity had shut down all the portals from this world.
Almost all. There's one last glitch they didn't quite manage to close. I should have it working by the time you get there, but you're going to have to
Old
hustle.
lady.
Here we go.
Won't be long before they suss that you've escaped from it. Bastards. They've activated zombie mode to slow you down.
Zombies.
Yes. Usually does it. You got a crowbar?
I was wondering when there'll be zombies.
Like he says, I do have a crowbar.
You gotta have zombies.
Of course, they had to reference Half-Life with the crowbar.
Right?
I wonder if I can bypass all these zombies. Speed run through level.
The only speedrunning I ever did was Security Breach.
Not as much as I'd like these
My
days.
record was
I was pretty tasty in the
like
time.
4.5
As a girl,
hours.
I had to be twice as good to
I've
get
only
back
played
to
through that
it.
once. I need to go back playing that again. I might do a replay of that game before the DLC comes back out next year.
They call me Bedlam.
Bedlam. Boop. I love FNAF though. I loved it, and then Fritz, I found out Fritz loved it as well, and she introduced me to more of it. I was like,
They told me
huh.
to meet at a safe house in Calastria.
Calastria. Of course. The safe house. We can rendezvous there. Might have to take the long way around though. The glitch for the direct route is closed.
But I can get there.
Sure. As long as you brought some hair gel and a Frankie Say t-shirt. And as long as I can get this damn glitch open.
They have like walker types?
Folk here are just like us. Not NPCs, but
Guess I can't go out this way.
living ordinary lives. Next they're in space, or on a Napoleonic warship, or in Middle-earth.
Jesus Christ, there's a lot of them down there.
Between the game worlds and the diaspora, there's a fight.
Where's my rocket launcher?
Nobody wants stuck in one game forever.
Yeah.
There we go. Ready?
Oh.
What about this? Corruption?
Oh, that's great. Just, I love a good low poly ragdoll track.
Why?
Just so bad it is.
There's always wankers on every server.
Fixing glitches over here, maybe. Right.
Let's see. Fritz says, I love roller coasters, but I'm super socially anxious, so I have to have someone go with me. So Monkey Boy has chosen poorly.
Have you got this thing open yet?
Stay alive.
Party conference out here?
Hey, I'm not just keying in a cheat code here.
Big
What?
XP.
Is this still on like Twitch stream or something?
Yeah, it's on Twitch.
Oh dang.
TV, Chimpan TV. You can actually find them in the promoter cells.
Stay alive.
And I'm apparently in the stream.
Yes, you are.
Chimpan's been streaming this entire time.
Come on.
I think my favorite thing so far is being able to see this twice. Because I've got the Discord video up, but it's in like a slightly lower quality, and then I just look up and all I see is Twitch quality going, man. That explosion looks way better now. So here's a question for you, because I know you and I have talked about it a little bit, Chimpan. Well, like, you know, like what all got you into streaming, you know, being able to like record videos and like be able to kind of like document and help like friends out and see that, right?
Yeah.
But what are some of like your goals for streaming? Like, what do you want to do?
What are my goals?
Yeah, do you have any goals?
I mean, it'd be nice to get to the point where I can quit my job and just do this full time, but I'm not like you see other streamers that they've got more of a like, what's the word? A lot of people play the more like you'll see people playing like Fall Guys or Fortnite or fucking Dead by Daylight because they're the popular games, and you'll see they're more popular streamers. I don't want to do that. I want to play my own games. What games I want to play, which means it'll be a longer trip for me to get to that status. That, and I don't want to be that popular because then, you know how internet works. People go, they'll go, oh, I'm bored. I'm going to go and deep dive this person's life, and then they'll find something which it will never happen. Or something I've said like when I was like 12 or something, and it will ruin my life, sort of thing. Like, I'm sure a lot of us when we were younger said shit in our lives, like stupid shit. But then people would dig up and say as if you said it today. I'm not saying I like said like racist shit or fucking transphobic shit, but like I've been a dumbass.
Just doing like a deep dive on your life there. It is.
Basically, I've said some dumb shit or like thinking I'm right about stuff. That sort of shit. Like, oh yeah, I know what I'm doing. I'm smart. It's like, no, I sound like a complete dumbass. But but yeah, I don't really want that. I just. Oh god, look how many zombies there are now.
Jeez. Have fun.
We got a freaking herd.
Alright, ready?
Whole, like,
oh fuck! Ah!
No, they're not walkers. They're not walkers.
They can run.
Are they just spawning behind me?
Yeah. They're falling from that pipe behind you.
Oh yeah. Yeah. What I do, I just like I've said before. It's I stream just to show off games and that. Like, I can't wait to show off. Oh. Ah, it's open.
Okay, this is where I have to sign off. It's getting interesting where I am and not in a fun way.
Thanks for all your help. If there's anything I can do.
It's nothing. Well, there is one thing. Don't mention my name. Not even to the diasporados. The Integrity have spies everywhere.
I'll continue what I was saying in a second.
Be warned. Things are about to get weird.
But yeah, like I play to show things off to friends. Really, I don't really do it for any monetary gain. It's nice that I get subs and bits and stuff like that, but I'm not like striving for, you know, that's what my goal is. Like a lot of people doing it for money. I'm doing it for just because I want to enjoy the game and show off game. That's it.
That's fair.
I mean, my original channel was like just literally. Oh yeah.
Oh god, no. Oh god, why?
This. I love this. I love everything that I am seeing right now. Can't change my. Oh. Oh, this brings me so much joy to see. I love that.
Are you still that? Are you still the avatar? Like,
yes.
Like from the Quake. Oh,
yeah.
You're still in your Quake avatar.
Yeah.
Dang, I thought eventually you would change avatars depending on what game.
No, you basically when you got pulled into this virtual thing, they basically gave you the avatar. Right, okay, here we go. I think I literally have to get everything. So I have to literally get all the. Shit. Oh, that's gonna hurt. Okay, maybe not. Can I actually? I can slow him down, yeah. But going back to what I was saying before, like, in the end, I did it to at the start, right? So my very first video, oh god, on YouTube/Twitch. I guess they can't kill me. Or maybe they can actually.
Yeah, you just can't touch them directly, like you walked around them.
Yeah, my very first game on YouTube/Twitch was Siberia, which I need to get back to playing like one day, because there's apparently another one coming out soon. I've not even played past the first one. But like I did it because I was like, do you know what? I want to save what games I've played. I want to like I can go back one day and go, okay, I've completed these games, or because I've got so many games, it allows me to go like. I'm gonna come down there. I can go back. Okay, I've done this game. Like if I become popular one day and people are like, oh, I wonder what videos I've got them all saved. Like, so yeah.
Because like you and I, we kind of like got back into streaming for like very similar. If that makes sense.
Mm.
Because initially, like when I first got into streaming, it was because like I struggle with like creative outlets. You know, I never feel like I really have anything that kind of clicks for me.
Yeah.
But streaming definitely clicks for sure. And like I tried YouTube, couldn't do it. It didn't feel right. Didn't feel natural. But like streaming on Twitch definitely has felt much better for me personally. And I love the idea of just kind of, you know, making somebody's day maybe just a little bit better, you know?
Yeah.
Be it like just a simple laugh or just like a dumb joke that I've made, just that kind of thing, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
I'm happy that people find the streams like comfortable enough to want to like stop in, you know?
Oh yeah, definitely.
But I still very much like the idea of just kind of trying to like build a community of just good people, and you know what? I'm happy I was able to meet you.
I mean, it's funny how we met though, because I came from. I think, yeah, but then I came from Pan. Like Pam, I think was it Pan? I can't remember. There was so many people. Like I've met someone, and then I've met friends through that, and I've met friends through that. And I think eventually, like it hit a point where I was like, I've slowly gone down. Was it it was LJ? There you go. There we go.
That would make sense.
And yeah, from that.
Et in Arcadia Ego.
Oh my god.
It had to be the kid-friendly versions.
I love this. LJ invited you guys to the Discord. See, because like I know LJ, but for me, the main reason why I've been able to meet so many people is actually because of Cat.
Yeah.
That's where I've met like a lot of people. LJ, Rose, and Pan. To both of you is because of her. And it's because initially getting back into streaming here, like from like September up until early January, I was just doing my own face for like, you know, streaming, and just it was kind of natural. Didn't quite feel right. And I got like a caffeine, like in the caff stream randomly.
Well, I admit I can only hear sometimes when you talk. Sorry if I'm missing anything you say.
Oh no, you're good. You're totally good.
It's just very loud, like pixely retro noises at the moment.
Oh, you're good. Like I said, I can hear it. I've got mine like turned down slightly.
Fuck's sake, come on.
I believe in LJ as well, because like basically, like I kind of met her through I don't know what social. I think it was Twitter or something else, but it was like back in 2019 when she was announcing a Spyro-fi meme, where basically you have your character, your dragons, actually being Spyro-fied. So this is actually how I was able to create my Dragon Sona, where honestly, how I created my Dragon Sona, I know I would think about this, but well, basically, I didn't know how to create. I know my Sona would do this, but how I should create it, I basically created via a website where it creates your own dragons, and then I was like, hey, LJ, do you think you could
Sorry.
Do you think you could actually do this in like in the Spyro way? She's like, yeah, and I got the commission done, and I don't know where else to actually put this at. Like I actually have a commission. I still have that commission from like back in 2019. I just don't know where to put it at.
If you want, you can drop it in the chat.
Oh, that works.
Like, I think, see, and that's the thing, I think LJ has an incredible art style. Like, I love their art.
Oh, same.
They're really talented.
Of course.
How do I put this? LJ does so much. Like, they are very fast with art, and you know they worked hard to get to that point.
Yeah. I don't know if you actually got notified for this in her server, but she did a commission and says like she was gonna do it in like the 18th of this month, but for some reason I'm still waiting, by the way. I'm guessing like this is because she's actually still like relaxing from the convention she was at.
Yeah, they're still relaxing from the convention.
Yeah, so I'm still waiting on that commission thing, by the way. But I'm like at the same time like let her relax. She's been like having fun at Furry, and she's just like trying to do her stuff and things. So I understand.
There we go.
We're falling back to Galastria.
Anyways, here it is. This is what I originally was gonna look like.
You're bailing
Well,
for
I
Raymond?
love that.
Integrity are controlling the rabbits.
I absolutely love that.
And those little fuckers are
Yeah,
evil, man.
as you
Don't
can
be
see, this is basically a quote-unquote younger version of myself. Aged like Sparrow, of course. This is like before, this is like before when I had like was trying to update my Sona, or when like
So I thought, fuck you.
I had like the scoots, I had like the scale details, and where I had like those facial scale details.
Q2.
And funny story, when she was like doing the when she was like doing another commission, and I think this was like back in 2021, I asked, I actually went up to, when she was like opening for commissions, I asked, I was another person to take the slot, and like, hey, so is there by chance there might be a way to actually have him as like a adult version? And then it was like basically a portrait icon, same thing as like the one you see right now, and this was the results.
Change them? How?
See, and that was actually, I want to say the first way I ever actually like saw your character. Or your picture was that.
That's how I was able to hack Starfire for you.
Oh, I will have a drink in a second.
Can't pull that shit everywhere, unfortunately.
Hold on.
In fact, you can't pull it hardly any place since the integrity showed up.
I need bloody health pack, really.
And closing glitches. They hunted down the originals
Oh, there we
and
go.
started rounding people up.
So,
No, it's not health pack.
what were you gonna say, bro?
Don't ask me where it is though, because nobody who got taken there ever came back to tell the tale.
Shoot, I'm trying to remember. But like, yeah, no, that was initially like how I had first like met you, because streaming everything, coming across Cav randomly. Which, can I say that like the fact that Twitch's like actual recommendations isn't that bad is kind of wild.
Yeah,
like they're fairly on brand with who they recommend.
Yeah, like I've actually was like the recommendation actually told me like to visit this one channel. His name is Pyro Prophecy, I believe. Like at first I'm like, I'm not sure if I'm able to do this. And then I was gonna actually go to other channels, but my mind's like, screw it, I would probably give him a chance. So I went into the channel, and yeah, I immediately just got friends with this person.
Okay. like I said, I love it about like like Twitch's recommendation. It's done fairly good.
Must have been through
Yeah.
Like, I got recommended to Calf, popped in, like watched a couple of their streams, and eventually I'm like, hey, do you do? Well, anyway, I commissioned Calf for like the model, and I did a bunch of PNG tubing, and it actually felt way better and just much easier for me to do for streaming, and I love it personally. VTubing has just been fantastic for me, and just it lets me kind of like go wild and ham for like what I want to do creative wise.
Yes, I'm in a fantasy world now.
Oh, what is this world?
Is this a Skyrim-esque world?
Kind of.
If you're hearing this, things are getting way too hot in the upper village. We need to pull back to the safe house. Get there.
I'm hearing this.
Yes, it is time though to play some Evil Dead.
Oh, is it Evil Dead time?
Yeah.
Movie.
Hail to the king, baby.
Yeah.
I mean, wait, isn't that? I thought it was Duke Nukem.
No. So okay, I have
My
a
brain
thing
is
about
like.
Duke Nukem. I
Like-
have a thing about Duke Nukem to say here, okay? Nukem